Namaste friends, welcome to my channel Prep for Mechanical. Today we will discuss important questions related to mechanical engineering. Let's start. Our first question for today is Young's modulus may be defined as the ratio of linear stress to lateral strain to linear stress to linear strain, shear stress to shear strain. When pull force is applied on a body, stress and strain is developed inside it, and this stress and strain is called linear stress and linear strain respectively. And the ratio of linear stress to linear strain is called Young's modulus. So the correct option is linear stress to linear strain. Our next question is the modulus of elasticity for mild steel is approximately equal to, and the options are 10 kilonewton per millimeter square, 80 kilonewton per millimeter square, 100 kilonewton per millimeter square, 210 kilonewton per millimeter square. Here it is the list of material with modulus of elasticity. We can see here for mild steel modulus of elasticity is 210 kilonewton per millimeter square. For copper it is 120 kilonewton per millimeter square. For aluminium it is 69 kilonewton per millimeter square, and for nickel is 204 kilonewton per millimeter square. For tin it is 30 kilonewton per millimeter square, and for stainless steel it's 193 kilonewton per millimeter square. So the correct option is 210 kilonewton per millimeter square. Our third question is modulus of rigidity may be defined as the ratio of, and the options are linear stress to lateral strain to linear stress to linear strain, shear stress to shear strain. When force is applied tangentially on a body, the stress and strain developed in the body is known as shear stress and shear strain, and the ratio of shear stress to shear strain is known as modulus of rigidity. So the correct option is shear stress to shear strain. In our next question, we have to decide whether the statement is true or false. And the statement is the unit of Young's modulus is same as that of stress. Young's modulus is equals to linear stress by linear strain. As linear strain has no unit, that's why the unit of Young's modulus will be same as that of linear stress. So the statement is correct. Our next question is two bars of different materials and same size are subjected to the same tensile force. If the bars have unit elongation in the ratio of 2:5, then the ratio of modulus of elasticity of the two materials will be 2:5, 5:2, 4:3, 3:4. In this question, two bars are given. Let it be bar A and bar B, and the force applied on both the materials are same. Let it be P, and the length is also same for both of them, and the cross sectional area is also same. So let it be diameter be d. We know that elongation delta L is equals to PL by AE. As in this question, DLA divided by DLB is given as 2 by 5. So PLAEA is equals to 2 by 5 into PL by AEB. PL and PL will be cancelled out, A and A will be cancelled out. So EA divide is to EB will be equals to 5:2. So the correct option is 5:2. Our next question is, when a bar of length L and diameter D is rigidly fixed at the upper end hanging freely, then the total elongation produced in the bar due to its own weight is. The options are WL by 2E, WL square by 2E, WL cube by 2E, WL to the power 4 by 2E, where W equals to weight per unit volume and E is equals to Young's modulus. I have already made a separate video on the topic elongation due to self-weight. There I have derived the formula for elongation produced in the bar due to its own weight. And the correct option is WL square by 2E. I will give the link for that video in the description. Please have a visit on that video. Our next question is, the deformation of a bar under its own weight is dash. The deformation if the same body subjected to a direct load equal to weight of the body, and the options are equal to, half, double, quadruple. In this question, two situations are given. In the first situation, the body is being elongated due to its own weight, and in the second situation, the body is being elongated when a load of equal to its own weight is applied on it. Let us draw the diagram for both these situations. Let W is equals to weight per unit volume. This is the first situation. This is the second situation. In this situation, load is applied which is equals to the weight of this bar, W into L into A. Second situation. We know that elongation due to self weight is equals to WL square by 2E. For this situation, DL will be equals to PL by AE. For this, P is equals to W into L into A. By putting the value, we will get DL is equals to W into L into A into L divided by A into E. Let's take it as DL2 and it as DL1. So this is equals to WL square by E. By comparing dl1 and dl2, we will get wl square divided by 2e divided by wl square e. So dl1 is equals to half of dl2. So the correct option is half.